this practical and effective session of the use of adjective and adverb. Now we are doing this particular session because whether you are speaking or you are writing in any language, especially in English language, and for that matter every other languages, if you want to get high marks, if you want to speak very well, if you want to achieve results, and whether you are speaking or writing, your spoken English or your written English, you must learn effective use of adjective and adverb. Very important in this part of speech. That's why we are devoting this particular session to show you we have done adjective and adverb. We've been doing parts of speech, but we want to show you the use of adjective and adverb that you must know how to use them in both spoken and written English. In both spoken and written English, if you want to, as a student, if you want to achieve high marks, as a public speaker, if you want to attract attention, if you want people to listen to you, if you want people to admire the way you speak, you must know how to use adjective and adverb in your spoken and written English. Now we are going to use the few examples on the board to demonstrate that. Let's go to number one. If you look at that, you see my brother threw the ball at us. My brother threw the ball at us. Now this is simple. If you have this sentence, well, if you write it, you might score a lower grade, a lower mark. But if you use adjective and adverb here, you will see how the tone of this grammar will change. For example, if we qualify this brother, which is a noun, if we qualify it, that will give you an adjective. If you qualify a noun, an adjective is a word that qualifies a noun. So brother is a noun, ball is a noun. Okay, so let's qualify the brother. So let me put my younger brother. So I have qualified the noun, that is adjective. My younger brother did what? Threw. Now, this word threw is a verb. And an adverb is a word that adds to the verb, that tells you more about the verb, that shows you the action of the verb, how the action of the verb is done. So this is true. Now let me say, my brother quickly. Let me add this quickly to the word true. That is an adverb now. This is my adverb. Threw the ball. What kind of ball? Let me put new ball. The new ball at us. Now, you see that this particular sentence has changed dramatically. This is the adverb. I have put an adverb there. This is an adjective. I have used the adjective to qualify the noun. This is an adverb. This is an adjective. I have qualified the noun ball. Now, you see how my sentence will look like. Now, my younger brother quickly threw the new ball at us. How do you like that? Instead of just saying, my brother threw the ball at us, now I say, my younger brother quickly threw the ball at us. You can get more information from the sentence now, how it is framed. You can get more information there. Let's go to the second one. The manager walks to the office. Assuming that I say assuming that I put the retired old manager. Qualifying the manager now. That is adjective. How? Walks smartly. How is the work done? Smartly. To the rickety office, to the old office, Now, you see what is done there. This is old, retired old. Manager, that is adjective. That is the adjective. Works, how, smartly, that is the adverb. And old, office, that is the adjective qualifying that. You see how my sentence will look like now. Instead of saying the manager walks to the office, I say the retired old manager walks smartly to the old office. How does that sound now? Very nice. Now let's go to the next one. The woman sits at the corner of the room. The woman. Now let me put let me qualify the woman, which will give me an adjective. The beautiful woman. The beautiful woman sits how? Sits how? Sits sadly. Sits sadly at the corner of the room. At the corner of the room. Now you see information that is added. Instead of saying the woman, I say the beautiful woman. That beautiful is an adjective qualifying the woman. Sits here, sadly, that is the adverb. Okay? Now you see, instead of saying the woman sits at the corner of the room, I say the beautiful woman sits sadly at the corner of the room. You are likely going to get more accolade, more praises for that sentence. Now let's go to the next one. My baby played with the toys. Simple. It's a simple sentence. Suppose I add more information to that will make the sentence more interesting. More interesting. Let me say, my what? Let me put new. My new bouncing baby. My new bouncing baby. Okay? Played how? Baby, I qualify that. Played joyfully with the old toys. Now you see what I have done. Bouncing baby. Played how? Joyfully. You see what I have done there? I have been able to add more information to the baby. What? New bouncing baby. That is an adjective because it's added to the noun baby. Now, how played? But I did not give information about the play. How the baby played. How did the baby play? Joyfully. That is an adverb. And with the toys, I did not qualify the toys now. I want to qualify the toys with old. That is what? Adjective. You see how I'm using adverb and adjective to change the word, to make that the sentence is very interesting. To make the sentence, I now have the new bouncing baby play joyfully with the old toys. Let's go to the last one. I have the dog. I'm saying the fierce looking dog. I've qualified the dog now. Barked. How? How did that bark? Barked seriously at the new strangers. At the new strangers. At the new strangers. Now, you see what I've done there? I have been able to qualify the dog fierce looking. That is adjective. And I've been able to qualify how the barking is done seriously. That is the adverb. And I also qualify the stranger. That is with new. That is adjective. You see how I'm using the adverb and adjective to change the sentences, to make the sentences more interesting. Now, instead of saying the dog barked at the stranger, now I'm going to have the fierce looking dog, qualifying the dog, barked seriously. Now giving you more information about how the barking is done. Barked seriously at the new stranger instead of saying strangers. Now you see how that is done. Let's read this quickly. You see how the sentences have been shaped to make the sentences more interesting now. You see, instead of my brother threw the ball at us, I'm going to have my younger brother quickly threw the new ball at us. My younger brother quickly threw the new ball at us. Now, you see the adjective and adverb that are being used. The manager walks to the office. Instead of that, I say, the retired old manager walks smartly to the old office. You see, it looks nice now. It looks nice now. The woman sits at the corner of the room. Instead of that, I say, the beautiful woman sits sadly at the corner of the room. You see that? My baby played with the toys. Instead of just writing my baby played with, so I say, my new bouncing baby played joyfully with the old toys. You see how it looks now? Look at this. The dog barked at the stranger. Instead of just making it too simple like that, I say, the fierce-looking dog barked seriously at the new stranger. You see how I've been able to use adverbs and adjectives to make the sentences more interesting. They make the sentences more interesting. That is what you are going to do, whether you are writing, whether you are speaking, and in any place that you are using English, you learn how to use the adjective and adverbs more effectively. That's why we are demonstrating that here, so that you will learn how to do that. Share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.